The skies above are black and blue. The lightning crashes within view. On this dark, stormy night, there is tension and commotion in the White House. The nation is protesting. They want their sons and daughters back from Vietnam. It's 9:30 p.m. The 37th president does the unexpected. Richard Nixon declares the Nixon Doctrine in 1969 that withdraws 150,000 American troops from the deadly war of Vietnam. Bellow H and Beechcraft planes are deployed to bring back the lost generation from Saigon in South Vietnam. Exhilarated by hearing about the doctrine, Daniel Douglas, a farmer from California, heads to Washington, D.C. to receive his son Timmy, who he had sent to the war 5 years ago. It was a cold, misty morning when the chopper arrived, bringing back the Alpha Company troop. Lieutenant Cross was the first one to step out, followed by Henry Dobbins. But Timmy was nowhere to be seen. When everyone had disembarked, a dull coffin came out warped in the vibrant flag of the United States. This was a day Daniel Douglas would never forget. He was the first one to send his lad to war and the first one to receive him in a box. The only memoir he had of Timmy was a bloody diary given to him by Dobbins on that day. It was a diary of Daniel Douglas would read each day of his life. The final memoir began like this. We all carried our greatest fear, which was the fear of blushing. Men killed and died because they were embarrassed not to. It was what had brought them and myself to war in the first place. Nothing positive. No dreams of glory or honor. I was the goddamn fear. It was to avoid the blush of dishonor. In fact, my old man always talked about the goddamn medals I will bring back home with bravery. But you know what? I am scared. Yes, I am 6'2" and weigh 100 kilograms, but I can't have emotions. As Daniel Douglas wept, he flipped pages and read the entry. When I killed my first man. Today I killed my first man. His jaw was in his throat and his hand was lying a few yards away from him, surrounded by fleas and maggots. I did not hate the young man. I just killed him and did not ponder notions of morality and humanity. But I guess the war had changed me. Vietnam had changed me. I had come to this war a quiet, thoughtful sort of person. A college grad, but the elite education had been crushed under the daily routines of